Let me unmute myself. Welcome to the breakdown. The breakdown, episode 580. As you can see, big. Let me give a big shout before I start. You know what? Actually, let me do this, and let me then give a big shout out. The breakdown 580, episode 580, sponsored by Gemini, the good people at Gemini. Let me move this because you don't get to see. There you go. You see Gemini there. Um, Shout out to Gemini. Obviously, trade $1,000 in crypto, get $100 in Bitcoin. All right, we already know that. You guys should be on that already. Clicking the link, trading $1,000, signing up, trading $1,000 and getting $100 in Bitcoin. Okay, that's a no-brainer. GNN is the news network. Okay, the news network that brings you absolutely all the news in crypto and this show particularly politics, crypto, sports, whatever it is, whatever's trending. Okay, let me give a let me give a big shout out to the team, the graphics team, the editors. You just show we're just showcase this brand. The brand will have. I'm so look at this. Besides being excited about the memes and like the economy coming back, I'm really excited about the stuff that's being created. Again, let me give a shout out to the editing team, the video editing team out there that is working night and day to go ahead and put together the GNN brand. Let me go ahead and let me just showcase a little bit of this. You know, it might have taken about 7 to 8 years, but we went from a magazine. We started off as a magazine, and we are now a news network. It's crazy. Started off as a just a magazine reporting on the space because we felt like people didn't have a voice. Obviously, Bitcoin dominated the headlines back then, and every single outlet was just all about Bitcoin. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with being just about Bitcoin. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. But when you have other things developing in this space, it's good to go ahead and talk about them. And I found it at that time, at that point in time, there was nothing, absolutely nothing talking about other things being built in crypto. And here you go. We come out with a magazine. We come out with a magazine, Gokhshtein magazine. That's what it was. It was just Gokhshtein magazine because we just could not figure out a name. So a bunch of people that worked together with us, worked together to come up with something. At the end of the day, to keep a long story short, we finally decided to go with Gokhshtein because it would be easier to go ahead and market than come out with something that was generic like blockchain magazine or block this or block that. Especially that we had a vision that in the future it wouldn't just be about crypto, it would be about everything because crypto has led to politics, right? People in politics are now talking about crypto, right? So crypto has bursted out of this bubble and is slowly reaching into different industries. So you had Gokhshtein magazine that turned into Gokhshtein Media that now is GNN, which is the brand. The brand where you can go ahead and get the latest news, absolutely the latest news in crypto and sports and politics and all that good stuff. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're finally going ahead and developing a brand that I think people are appreciating. A lot of people have contacted me. They're fucking excited. The team's excited. I'm excited. Look at this. I'm so fucking excited. I am fucking excited. Anyway, you see the new stuff that's coming out. We'll have more stuff coming out. All the media personalities on here, like Hotep Jesus. You got Julie Kennis. Um, Obviously, you got Landy. Their brands will be reflective of everything that we're coming out here today. Hold on one second. Give me just 1 second, man. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, sorry about that. Let's try this again. Maybe it's the excitement, but I was saying that I had to go down and calm down the dogs from chasing down mailmen. Um, but I just want to say that shout out to the editing team, shout out to the content creators, shout out to the media personalities. We're starting to fire on all cylinders, and I appreciate every single one of you guys for tuning in every single day to support the brand. That's what I said when I was muted. Hopefully, you hear me as I speak at this current moment. Okay? There you go. There you go. Now you hear me. So, before we get started with crypto and I talk about the memes and meme season being back, I just wanted to talk about something that I talked about earlier on the show. I got a card. I got a card from Ronnie, who represents the Mambo community. And he contacted me in the DMs and he said, "Hey Dave, I just want to know if you'd give me your work address so I can send you some really cool stuff." And I'm like, "All right, cool, no problem." I gave him obviously the business address, and here he sends. I get this FedEx. I get this FedEx envelope, and he sends me merch. But then I get this. I get this card, and I look at this card, and I opened it up. By the way, I said this morning. I got scared because I was like, I don't know what's in this goddamn envelope. It might be like, anthrax. If you go back in the day or you look up anthrax, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm thinking, oh my God, this could be something like I don't know. Ronnie might be trying to kill me or something. But it was a thank you card. It was a thank you card, and I was blown away. I was really blown away. I'm gonna keep it 100. I was blown away by it. I said that. I said it this morning, and I'll say it again. I was blown away by it because most of the time, people are motherfuckering me, and I love that. I embrace the motherfuckers and the people that motherfucker me and my haters. But it's once in a while, it's nice when somebody says thank you, and the card literally says thank you, and it says you rock, burrito money included. Didn't want you to feel left out since Leslie got one. Enjoy the mumbo sauce. And from the mumbo community. So he he sends me $50, okay? $50. And he sends me sauce. He sends me what is this? What is this? He sends me hot sauce. Okay? He sent me money for burritos and he sent me hot sauce. And obviously, look, shout out to obviously Ron. But to me, that's what community is. That's why memes are so great. It's because you have communities that are filled with a bunch of Ronnies. The top tier communities are filled with a bunch of Ronnies that will do things like this that are, to me, it was unexpected. Why are you sending me $50? Like what? I mean, like it was. Thank you. I appreciate it, but like it's that dedication is what makes a lot of these projects in this ecosystem great. It's people like Ronnie. So I'm gonna take that $50. I'm gonna figure out. I think I said it this morning. I hate McDonald's. I don't eat that shit. But I think and I hate processed food. But you take $50 like this, and you go get a bunch of I don't know, like 20, 30 burgers, and I'm gonna go out to some an area where I know where the homeless hang out, and I'm gonna just start giving out food. That's what I'm gonna do. Because unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go like 50 miles right in order to go ahead and find the next burrito place. So, I mean, that's out of the question. So I'll just go ahead and do that. So, but major respect to Ronnie. Shout out to Ronnie, man. That was cool, man. Very unexpected, and we'll go ahead and do the right thing, right? We'll go ahead and do the right thing. So, welcome to the breakdown again, episode 580, sponsored by Gemini. Also, Gemini.com/David G. You can go ahead and click on or put in the link into your browser. Go there, look over the Bitcoin credit card. If you don't have the Bitcoin credit card, that is wild. It's weird. You get 4% back on Bitcoin. It's crazy the amount of money that I want to try to get into your hands. You got Gemini, you sign up there, you trade $1,000 in crypto, you get $100 in Bitcoin. You got the Bitcoin credit card powered by WebBank from Gemini. You get it if you can get it. 4% back in Bitcoin. You imagine now you're just getting free Bitcoin. It's crazy. So yeah, that obviously GNN. All right, look, great weekend, right? Great weekend, or I should say, I mean, we had a great week last week. Ethereum is approaching 4K. The memes are starting to fucking show their mimetic power, as fucking a Sakasa would say. You guys know Sakasa. You understand what I'm saying here. The memes are starting to show their mimetic power. For anybody who has held on Ethereum and has consistently believed that Ethereum will have its time, congratulations, because you're winning big. You are winning big. You didn't chase. If you didn't chase, and you just sat back DCAing into the meme economy, which I believe will produce more numbers than any altcoin protocol that's out there. Pause real quick. I did say though 10 to 20 10 to 20 protocols will be successful. The rest of them are garbage. I'm just saying they are. They honestly, in my humble opinion, are garbage. So you have this meme economy. I just believe for the next 6 to 8 months, you're gonna have a lot of fun, especially for those who have sat back and DCA'd into the correct projects. To the projects with teams that have never looked at the market caps that continue to build and create content, they're gonna win big time, and so will you. So will you. The market cap right now might not reflect it, but give it to 6 to 8 months, you will see your passion projects will be up there in the billions. There are 10 memes that are in the $1 billion market cap range right now. Okay? 10 $10 billion memes, and they're in the top 100 on CoinMarketCap. If you think we won't have 30 to 40 to even 50 memes above 1 billion total market, market cap, not total, but just the market cap of 1 billion, 30 to 50 of them at the same time, you're crazy. You're crazy if you think that. We will have that. We will have that. And it will be a beautiful thing. It will be beautiful to watch. It'll be beautiful to watch the memes do what the memes are supposed to do, because memes are brands. I've been tweeting my ass off lately. I wasn't tweeting much about crypto. I gotta smack myself in the face. Okay. I haven't been tweeting much about crypto this cycle. Not much. Okay. I was caught up with political stuff. Obviously, I was cheering on and rooting on for President Trump to get elected and get him back into. I was looking at politics hardcore, and I still am, but I kind of like sat back because I was comfortable in the sense that I believed I was in the right position. Okay. That I did everything possible during the bear market to position myself right. Okay. So I didn't need to go ahead and talk about them much. I didn't need to go out there and hold spaces night and day and talk about memes. But you know what? I made that mistake because crypto runs in my blood. Crypto runs in my blood, and I should have been more talkative. And here I am. I ripped the band-aid off and said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna be me, and I'm gonna talk about these memes." There's a lot of people that didn't talk about memes from the previous cycle. People spit on memes and made fun of memes, but here we are now. We got institutional players like Vanik talking about memes, and we have a whole ecosystem that is entrenched in the memes. Real memes, not zombie tickers, but in the real memes. And they show up day in and day out supporting the memes. Let me recap some of the things that I said. Let me recap some of these things that I went ahead and made statements on. Let me roll here real quick onto my profile page. I'm feeling good too. Content is ridiculous. I'm feeling good too. Hold on. Let me pull this up real quick. Let me pull this up. By the way, shout out to everybody tuning in. Episode 580. Okay, this is what I said. Memes are brands. Brands have value. That's your fucking utility. Okay? I try to make it plain and simple. Memes are brands. Brands have value. That's your fucking utility when it comes to the meme economy. Okay? The top meme projects don't grow because of hype. They grow because the community refuses to let them die. And I believe that. There have been so many projects where the community has not allowed for the meme to die. Shout out to those communities. Example can be, an easy example can be Bobo. I'm gonna put Bobo out there. Bobo went to, first of all, Bobo was on life support. Okay. For months, Bobo was on life support. Then it went up to 250, and then it went all the way down to 10 million. The community could have left. They didn't. That cult, those Bobo bros, that cult did not give up. So that's why I say the top meme projects don't grow because of hype. They grow because of the community refusing to let them die. Also, thoughts on the memes. Every meme project that blew up had one thing in common. It made people feel like they were a part of something bigger. That is the truth. We're all here for gains, don't get me wrong, but it made people feel like they were a part of something bigger. A lot of people would come into this space and ask questions about Bitcoin, or let's stick to Bitcoin. A lot of people will go into Bitcoin rooms and get laughed at. They didn't feel invited to the party. Yeah, memes made you feel like you were a part of a family and a part of something bigger. And that's the truth. Don't get mad at me, Bitcoiners. That is just the fucking truth. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it absolutely 100. The next $1 billion meme token won't need a VC, a roadmap, or a white paper. Just a community that refuses to lose. I believe that. Look at our biggest memes. Look at our biggest memes in this space. They have no VC. They have no roadmap, and they have absolutely no white paper. Okay? They're not promising you anything. It's just a community, a bunch of people who are insanely infatuated with a particular meme that refuse to lose. And I will never bet against a meme that has a community with cult-like madness. Never. Another tweet that I made yesterday was Ethereum is probably going to hit $10,000 this cycle. The real memes are set to crush their previous all-time highs as well. And retail hasn't even stepped in yet. All of this is happening without rate cuts, no stimulus, no money printing. You're not bullish enough. You're not bullish enough. 100% you're not bullish enough. Okay? All of this is happening with no rate cuts again, no stimulus checks, and no money printing. You're definitely not bullish enough. You are not bullish enough. Another thing said yesterday was you still have plenty of time to get into some of these meme projects I've been talking about on the podcast. Fade it if you want, but don't blame anyone else when you're stuck on the sidelines watching them sent to Valhalla. And that's true. Do not blame anybody. Don't blame influencers. Don't blame me. Don't blame your mother. Don't blame your cousins. Don't blame family members. Don't blame your fourth grade teacher. It is you and you alone that has faded an economy where all the people are literally, they're right there hanging out. They're right there hanging out. Okay. And talking and loving the memes. If you miss, it's you missing because you are not about changing your life. No, you're about that fuckery. You are surrounded by broke ass individuals, and that's what you are when you surround yourself with broke people. 2 days ago, I said they told me that Doge was a joke, said memes were worthless. Now the meme economies closing in on $100 billion total market cap, and it's just getting started. By the top of this cycle, it's hitting $1 trillion. I believe it. I've always believed. When people call me insane, I've always believed that, like, let's say if we go back to Dogecoin, I always believed that Dogecoin would go ahead and see itself through to being a top asset in this space. That's right, it's an asset now. It's an asset now. Also said this 2 days ago. President Trump just said crypto makes the dollar look great, and if it doesn't light a fire up your ass, you're not nearly bullish enough. And you're definitely not going to make it. Shout out to the Dog community, but I want to go ahead and emphasize this. I talked about Dog when it first dropped because I've been bullish on Bitcoin memes from day one. And the community is straight up relentless because they are. They won't stop. That Dog community comes out every single goddamn fucking time. Welcome to the breakdown. I'm excited. I'm amped. I'm just trying to hold myself back from going crazy. You guys know what crazy looks like with me. By the way, I just want to mention this, which I've already stated publicly. I'm going to start working on video content today, covering some of my favorite projects and a few that aren't getting the recognition they deserve. I'm looking for projects with real teams, cult-like communities, and content that actually hits. Drop them below. So if you see that tweet, drop them below. I'll take a look and see if you deserve to be mentioned. And you know what I said? Obviously, a secondary tweet was, you know what would be dope? If I could actually get the founders to sit down and talk about their projects. And that's what we're going to be working on, 100%. By the way, the most successful meme projects don't need leaders, just a bunch of crazy motherfuckers who believe in a mission and will run through a wall for it. And by the way, everybody that hates Trump, let's keep this real right now. Trump just handed everyone in crypto a real shot at life-changing wealth. What you do with it is on you. But don't say you didn't have a chance. And that's true. Don't say that you never had an opportunity in the space to go ahead and change your life. Don't ever come on here and say that you've never had an opportunity to go ahead and change your life. You did. You refused to take that opportunity on. You faded it. You did. You faded it. You faded opportunity. You faded generational wealth. And that's wild. You faded generational wealth. Crazy. Fading generational wealth. It's wild. Give me a second here. Chat's going crazy, man. Chat, give me W's if you're ready. Chat, give me W's if you're ready. If you're ready, chat, give me W's. Give me W's if you're ready. Absolutely. I know you guys are ready. I know you guys are ready. Oh, I know you're ready. Anyway, welcome to the breakdown. Episode 580. Sponsored by Gemini, powered by GNN. I am looking to invest into projects. I am looking for the craziest communities in our ecosystem. I don't know what more I can do. Tattoo it on my forehead? Okay? Should I tattoo it on my forehead like Little Pump? Like, what do you want me to do? How much louder do I have to get? There will be one token that we will rally around, that we will send to billions, but then there are 10 slots for me personally that I want to go and invest into. 10 memes that are psychotic. I'm talking about the community psychotic. There's a team, there is content that is undeniable. I want to be a part of those. I want to be a part of those plays. Win, lose, or draw, I want to be a part of these plays. Make me believe that I should go and allocate my money, my personal money, into your memes. Make me believe. Let me see your community, because you know what? A lot of you guys come to my stage in the morning, the Crypto Talk radio show, one of the hottest fucking shows in the morning. A lot of them come up. You talk about community, and I don't see community. Okay? I don't see a lot of community. Make me see you. Make me see you out there hustling. Still till this day, 10 plus years in, I'm still talking about my bags. I'm still talking about things I'm in. I'm not scared. I'm not fucking scared to go ahead and talk about the things that I've gone into. You should never be scared to talk about things that you're in. Why would you ever be scared to talk about things that you have put money into? You should be excited. You should be running through a wall. You should be on every space. You should be on every platform. You should be on Instagram naked or wearing a thong. Okay? If your favorite meme is about a goddamn fucking crocodile, you should be making video content about you chasing a crocodile and trying to fight it. And then at the end, you put up the ticker. You should be out here every single day working hard for your bags, okay? There is nothing wrong with coming out here day in and day out and working for your bags. If you're not working for your bags, then why are you in the goddamn play? If you're not fighting a kangaroo, why are you in that goddamn play? What are you doing? Why are you even in it? Are you really about the meme coin life? Are you really about meme culture if you're not really dressing up like a goddamn horse? Okay? Are you really about that life? I don't know. I don't know if you're really about that life. I don't know if you're really about that life. I gotta position my camera a little bit, just a slight. Man, this. Oh, it's so hard to get shit perfect. So hard to get shit perfect. Anyway, welcome to the breakdown, episode 580, sponsored by Gemini, powered by GNN. I'm passionate, man. I'm passionate about the things that I'm in. I don't hide my thoughts about things that I hold. You should always go out there and talk. You're in the crypto ecosystem. There are a bunch of people looking for the next play. You should be out there talking with people about what you're in and why you're in it. And why they should maybe even look at it. It's not financial advice. It's like, hey, look at what I got. Ultimately, it's up to you when you press. And by the way, I am so fucking disgusted at a lot of you motherfuckers that are sidelined. Especially that you have all the tools at your disposal to actually be great. You can be great, and you choose to be failures. You have all these AI platforms that can help you diagnose these goddamn fucking memes and these goddamn protocols, and yet you don't use any of the resources that are fucking available to you. Only this cycle have these fucking resources and platforms been available to people. We didn't have this in the past cycles. We had to put pen to paper and we had to search. There wasn't so much information available. This is a layup. This is a goddamn layup here. This is a goddamn layup. I'm blown away that people are still having trouble figuring out how to go ahead and participate in these markets. I am fucking blown away. You got people, you got 14-year-olds that are coming into the space and they're only here for 3 seconds and they're already fucking piling up money. They're not listening to anybody. They're not listening to the fuckery that's happening out here. They're like, yo, I came here to make money. Don't fake communities. I also said this today. Let me go ahead and find this. I said this because it is true. It rings true. I said, damn, I look good, man. I am a handsome son of a bitch. I gotta say, I date myself. I would date myself. I said the following people would rather buy a frog with conviction than your revolutionary, air quote, your revolutionary protocol that no one cares about. I believe that. I believe that. 100% believe that. By the way, I keep looking at my damn. I am looking at myself, and I'm like, I would definitely date myself 100%, man. I am looking at pure sex 100%. It's weird. People ask me why am I so passionate about this. I mean, it's so fucking. It's not that hard to explain. It's not that hard to explain. Dave, why are you in the memes? I've always been in the memes. I've always wanted to see the meme economy become something big, and I'm sitting back here and I'm like, man, I'm appreciating I'm appreciating everything that's happening. I'm appreciating people working, the real motherfuckers that are working to build out the meme ecosystem because I really believe the memes will onboard the next round the next round of crypto participants into this space because memes, like I said, are brands. And meme culture, there's something special about meme culture. There is, it's special. It is special. You know, a lot of people can come from wherever and participate here and have a shot at winning. Like this is an industry that is so young that you are first to market, you have no competition. Hanak put that out there too on the show one time. He said there's no competition here. There is no competition. I agree with him. There is absolutely no fucking competition here. So seize the motherfucking moment. Be good to people too. You don't got to go ahead and have ulterior motives to go ahead and win here. You don't have to fuck anybody over. You can win with people at the same goddamn table. You can win with people at the same goddamn table. Let me tell you something. This space has allowed me to see things that I probably would not have. Well, I gotta say, let me pause real quick. I've seen a lot of shit in the real world. I've seen a lot of shit in corporate. I've seen a lot of shit during my time working for people. This space is on another level. If you can survive in this space from all the backstabbing, from all the fuckery that happens here, if you can survive and crawl out and reach that light at the end of the tunnel, you are going to win big, man. You will win big. Oh, and I'm talking about big. Not small, but big. Big time. You will win big. Ladies and gentlemen, do not sleep on any of this. Meme season has begun. I'm officially saying that meme season has begun. If you are holding shitty zombie tickers and there is still $1 or $2 left in them motherfuckers that you can take out, me personally, I'd sell them shits. I have sold a lot of these zombie tickers and I have put them all into real fucking projects. I put them into I would put them into Pepe and Bobo, all this stuff, because at least maybe I can break even or I can come close to breaking even. Besides the shit that I have on this, you get where I'm going with this. This is the time. I told you months ago when the markets were chopping and we went into a pause market due to tariffs and all this bullshit. You should look at your portfolio and make sure that you are positioned correctly. That you are literally positioned correctly. Because once the run takes off, you're going to be chasing, and when you're chasing, you're not going to win much. You are going to destroy yourselves. Don't destroy yourselves. You should take this week right now and start looking. Don't talk to anybody. Okay? Don't talk to a single person. Not a single person. You make sure that you lock yourself in your goddamn basement. Like, well, you guys already lock yourselves in the goddamn basement, or you stay in that goddamn basement. You tell grandma not to bring you no goddamn chunky soup. Tell her that you're busy, you're not eating for the next week. All you're gonna do is drink water, and you are going to look over everything that you have. And then you're going to figure out how you can put yourself in the right positions to participate in the most bullish market of all time. That's what you're going to do. That's exactly what you need to do, and that's what you're going to do if you really want to go ahead and change your life. At this point, I know a lot of you guys don't change your underwears and you don't shower. You know, at this point, don't do it. Don't change your underwears. Don't shower. Sit in your goddamn chair that smells like somebody died on it. Okay, you sit in that chair and you study. You go to ChatGPT. You go to Grok. You go to all these AI platforms. You put in information and you allow it to assist you. Okay, and maybe just maybe coming to the point where you can ultimately make the right decisions. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been The Breakdown, episode 580, sponsored by Gemini. GNN is the network, Gakshi News Network. We got a lot of good shit cooking. Stay tuned. We got a lot of good shit cooking. Been talking to a lot of people. It seems like my time is allocated to talking to a lot of people that are looking to do a lot of things and cook a lot of good shit. And we are going to go ahead and level up. This is the year of leveling up. 100%, boys and girls. Shout out to Ronnie from the Mamba, okay? Mambo community. Thank you so much for sending me the shit that you sent me, okay? I love communities that go hard. I love communities that run through walls. And to end this show, obviously, I always give out quotes. It's the quote of the day. Let's go ahead and get into the quote of the day. The quote of the day. The quote of the day. We should sponsor the quote of the day. I think the quote of the day should be sponsored. Let's see. Where is... Are you ready? All right, here's the quote of the day. Shout out to all you motherfuckers that are still here, tuned in, listening to me while out. And of course, shout out. I want to give an extra shout out to the creative team behind GNN who are cooking behind the scenes. We got some dope ass content coming. We really do have some dope ass content coming. Stay tuned. The brand feel is going to be something special. It's going to be something special. This is the year we take over. This is the year that we finally cement our place. Not just in crypto, but in all industries, and I'm fucking excited. You're going to, by the way, quote of the day. You're going to piss off a lot of people when you start doing what's best for you. Not because you're wrong, but because you're no longer easy to manipulate. When you stop shrinking to fit into places you've outgrown and you start moving in alignment with your peace, your presence becomes disruptive to the people who relied on your lack of boundaries. That's not your burden to carry. Protecting your energy is not selfish. It's necessary. Keep showing up for yourself even when it confuses or disappoints others. Growth requires sacrifice, and sometimes that sacrifice is people who never had your best interests in mind. You are not put here to be liked by everyone. You were put here to lead your life with clarity. intention, and conviction. Let them talk. You've got things to build. Ladies and gentlemen, quote of the day. 9 p.m. tonight, I'll be back with the nightly recap, sponsored by Apu and PZ. At 2 p.m. right now, you can tune in to Hotep Jesus. He's live with Hotep Jesus is live on Kick. Tune in, subscribe. Hotep Jesus is dropping knowledge for all of you motherfuckers. 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, tune in to Julie Kennis as she breaks down crypto with her crypto news show on YouTube. Tune in. You see it on the bottom. You see it on the bottom ticker. 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, tune in to Landy as he breaks down the markets. He'll break down the weekend. He'll break down the macro, everything. Tune in. You want to smarten up, tune in to Landy's recaps, okay? 8:30 p.m. It's only 15 to 20 minutes of your time. Tune in, okay? Big up to everybody who has come here to celebrate meme season. We're going to send them much higher. And I'm telling you right now, when Bobo goes to billions, the first billion, I am dropping dick pics. Dick pics on the goddamn tweets and all the bullshit that was thrown Bobo's way. Absolutely 100%. Dropping them dick pics. I'm not saving them for OnlyFans. Okay? I am not saving them from OnlyFans. Anyway, I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I will see you tomorrow. Actually, I'll see you tonight, but we'll be back tomorrow also, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Crypto Talk Radio. We'll have more shit to talk about. Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, I'm out.
Collapsed crypto exchange.
Tokenization.
Welcome to the breakdown.